Hello, this is Frida. Welcome to my channel. This is part 2 on how to crochet the fan Yoke Bolero. Okay, so after crocheting the 2 rows of, I said to do 3 chain, single crochet, 3 chain, single crochet. It's just a repeat of what we did on top of this 2 rows. So now we're going to create fans. So we're going to create one fan here and one fan here. So it's getting bigger and wider. So to do that, I did my 3 double crochet where we sewed the button. We're going to sew the button so it's the edge, and then what we're going to do is you can even go back here and check what we did. So we did a single crochet without chaining. That's what we're doing. So we're just repeating that row. But to do that, we need to skip one here. So we're going to skip the next box, and then I did the yarn over. So we're going to make, after skipping this one on the second, we're going to do 6 double crochets on that box. So this way we're creating a new fan. 3, 4, I call them fans because they look like fans, don't you think so? They look like fans. These are the tiny fans and these are the bigger fan with the 6 double crochet. So 2, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm going to skip this one, and on the second I'm going to do a single crochet. So we're just repeating what we did on this. If we go back or refer to these ones, how we did it, it's just a repeat, but to put the fans you need to put it in the right place. Okay, so I did my 3 chain, and on the next I'm going to do a single crochet. So again, I'm going to skip this one, and on the next one I'm going to do 6 double crochets, just like that. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. Okay, and then again I'm going to skip this one on the next one. So it's just to repeat what we did. So I will let you crochet, and then on the next one I do a single crochet. Then I skip this one, and on top of here I make 11 double crochets. So I'm going to let you do this row, and then I'm going to let you do this entire fan, and I will come back to show you how to join, because when I measure it, it's getting pretty wide. So for a small size, this is how I measure it. For a small size, it's 7 inches long. So I'm looking at this, so it's already 5. If I make another fan, it's going to be 7, and it's going to be bigger than what I'm thinking, because one fan is about 2 inches, actually 3 inches, 2 inches. So if I add this to mine, so it's going to be approximately 6. So it will fit a child or even a small size. And then I will show you how to join the underarms and then separate the body parts. So I will let you crochet from here. Lots of crocheting to do. Just to repeat what we're doing, it's just the same thing. It's important to put these where to belong, and then you know where to put them. It's beside the fan that we create. So on the next row we're going to put the fans here, just like that. And then that's how it gets bigger and wider. So I will let you crochet, and then I will meet you back. Okay, I just wanted to show you how I did this row before I let you go. It just automatically goes on as soon as you start, because this is the 3rd row we're creating. So as you can see, I did the 11 double crochet here, and I did the skip and then the single crochet and the 3 chain and the single crochet and the skip, and I did 6 double crochet, and I repeated another 6, another 6. So we increased. On the previous row we had 2 fans. Now we have 3 fans of the 6 double crochet, and I did my 11th. So I'm going to be crocheting the back. So automatically what you're going to think is this is going to increase. So on the previous row we started with 1, 2, 3 fans in the middle, and then it went up to 4. So what do I think? I think it's going to increase. But I don't know how it's going to increase, but I have a feeling it's going to increase to 5, and we'll see. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe even, yeah, I think it's going to increase to 5. 3, 4, and then 5. Okay, I'm not figuring it out. I just made a judgment, but I don't know yet, so I will see, and I will show you when I come back. I will show you how many 6 double crochets I'm going to create, how many fans. But automatically you think you will have 1, 2, 3, 4, then maybe, I don't know, we'll see. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay, so I just finished this row, and yes, there's a total of 5 fans that I created on this row, as you can see. And when you turn it, it's the same as the other side, 3 fans and then 2 fans here. So on this next row, what we do is we do double crochet, 1 chain, double crochet, as we did it here. So our fans gets wider and wider. And then, and on the next 2 rows, we do the 3 double crochet, single crochet, 3 chain, single crochet, 2 rows for that to create a new box to make another fan, to create a fan. Okay, and then I notice after that I might finish it and then join these two sleeves here, and then we just go around and around to do the body. And if you want a longer sleeve, you continue crocheting from this part, and then that's how it's done. I measured this on myself and it fits perfectly. And just to point that out, I want the double crochet showing the right part, not the wrong part, facing the right. So this would be the front of the bolero. So I am planning to crochet this for myself. I think I have enough yarn, and then we'll go from there, even to wear it on underneath a white shirt or white top in the summer. Or even what you can do is you can sew this onto a fabric and wear it like that. Even that would work. Anything could work. Anything. You just use your imagination. But the more you go down, the bigger it becomes, the more yarn you will need. If you have lots of yarn in your stash, you are welcome to crochet. But here I am going to join. I'm going to show you after doing the second row. I will show you how to join the sleeves, and then we'll go from there. So just to repeat what we have been doing, and it's getting bigger and bigger, wider and wider. Hello. I tried it on and it fits perfectly. What do you guys think? I did another row. I just thought the 3 row was too small. So I thought I did another row, a fan of row, and instead of doing the 3, I did the 4, and it fit perfectly on me. So you know what? This is going to be mine. I'm not going to give it to anybody else. And yeah, so this is how the back looks, just to give you an idea. So I'm going to be dividing the body parts. I'm just trying to finish this last row of, I'm making these 3 chain single crochet, 3 chain single crochet. I was up till 2 a.m. trying to finish it, but no, it takes time. It's like crocheting a baby blanket, go back and forth, and yeah, lots of crocheting and double crochets to be done, but I think it's turning out perfectly. I might have changed this part because the 3 is not enough. I don't know, and maybe I can figure out what else to do, but yeah, 3 is not enough. If I made it 6, then it would be big for me. So if you're going to crochet with a thinner yarn, like I said, try to work on it, because this is actually for a baby size. Because of the chunky, it fits me perfectly. Yeah. And if you want to crochet for yourself, just use a smaller crochet hook and use the same yarn. And I think it's turning out pretty good. Okay, so let's go back to crocheting. I left it here. So when I'm coming back, I will divide the body parts. And I even measured the sleeve area. It fits me perfectly. As you can see, it's very hard for me to fit this in the camera, so that's the reason I wore it. And I think it looks great. What do you guys think? I would love to hear from you. Okay, so I'm doing the last row to divide the body parts. And I'm here at this point. Remember, we did 3 chain single crochet, so we're creating the boxes for the next fan that we're going to be creating. But before we do that, we're going to divide the body part, and to divide the body part you have to crochet. So I'm doing the second row, the 3 chain single crochet, 3 chain single crochet. So crochet all the way to where the 11 double crochets is, and come to the box on the second one. So I did the first. Okay, it's very early. I woke up so I can do the tutorial, and I went to bed late. So yeah, I need to finish this because I'm getting lots of comments, and people are messaging me as well, emailing me. So I said to myself, let me finish this. I know it's gorgeous, and I'm very late. I was gonna do this like last year and never had the time with my dog passing away. Okay, so I'm at the second box where we do the 3 chain single crochet, 3 chain single crochet. So here we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and what we're going to do is we're going to hold, like this is the sleeve area, we're going to hold it like this. Again, on the second, when you hold it like this, facing, like the wrong side should be facing each other, and when you're holding it should be like this. Come where the second box is. Well, for you, when you look at it, it would be the last 2 box. So go to the last 2, not the last one, but the previous one, and just make a single crochet there. So this is how we're attaching the sleeves. We're dividing the body parts, and then we just continue crocheting. If you want your sleeve longer, you can continue, you know, after you finish the body part, you can continue crocheting, but this is all to it. Like for this bolero, this is like a sleeveless. Well, it goes a little bit down, but if you want it longer, you are welcome to, but you need to decrease, because the more you go down to your wrist or to your elbow, it needs to decrease, because this is the bicep area just under your arm. Just want to point that out. So we just continue crocheting, and then I will come back to show you how we're going to do the same thing as we did on the second sleeve. So continue crocheting, and I'll come back to show you. I do apologize if I do not come back to show you. If I keep on taping, this will take me hours. Hours to tape, as it's a long tutorial. That's why I just tell you to go and continue crocheting. It's like the simple 3 chain single crochet we're doing on each box, as we did on the previous at the beginning, how we did it. So it's the same repeat. We're just repeating these rows, but with the fans we need to alternative where to put the fans. So this is all to it, like it goes sideways, the fans, when we're creating it. That's how it becomes bigger. So I will let you crochet and I'll meet you back here. Okay, so I'm back to the second sleeve. I am at where the 11 double crochets are. So I came to the second box and I'm going to chain 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to grab, just going to grab the second part of the 11 double crochets that we have crocheted, and I'm going to go to the 1 second at the last, and on the second I'm going to make a single crochet. This is getting heavy. Just going to pull it, and I'm going to continue crocheting, and this is all to it. Okay, let me show you how it looks like when you do the, oh, it's really hard to show because I'll do it like this. So this is where I divided. So from now on, what we're going to do is we're just going to crochet back and forth the body part. And I think this is turning out pretty good. I'm very happy with the result, and I'm happy that it's going to fit me. Actually, like I said, this is a baby for a newborn to 3 months, let's say to 6 months. But because I used the chunky yarn, the 4-weight, it's pretty thick, it fits me perfectly. So I really like the end result. And I do have thin yarns. I wasn't sure how much yarn I would be using. So I might crochet a different tutorial, a different style other than this to show you how to do for younger kids. You just need to play around with the yarn, but like I said, or you can just do as I did. I used the thinner yarn and I crocheted around my neck area to create this, and just look how tiny the fans look like, just to give you an idea. So when you compare it to this, I only have 2 fans on the bottom. On the top I have 4 fans. So you can work like that to use a thinner yarn if you have a thinner yarn in your stash. And going to finish this as well. And I love the color, and I love this one as well. So continue crocheting, and I will come back to show you how it looks like. You just follow what we did. It's very simple. You do the 6 double crochets, and we're not doing the 11th anymore because we have took them off. So we're just going to do 6 double crochets. That's all we're doing here to create fans, and then and that's all to it. So we're going to go all the way down, and this is how it looks like so far. And if you have questions, please do let me know. And if I need to come back, I will come back to show you, or I will show you and wear it and to show you how it looks like. But this is all to it. You chain 104, and then first you do 3 chain. You do single crochet, 3 chain, single crochet, and then you skip 2, and the third you do the single crochet. On the next row, you make the fans, which is 6 double crochets, and then you go on to the single crochet, and then you do 3 chain single crochet, and this 3 chain creates a new fan on the next row of the fans that we make. And then we continue crocheting 6 double crochet, and when we come to the corners, we make 11 double crochets. We make 4 of these to divide body parts. And yeah, this is how it looks like when you're dividing it. And like I said, if you're using a thinner yarn, make crochet another row. So instead of doing 4, do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do another row. And let's say if your yarn is bulkier than this, and you see that it's going to fit you 1, 2, 3, yeah, do 3 row and then divide the body part. So this is all to it. It's very easy and simple, and there's no beginner, experienced crocheters. The more you crochet, the more you learn. And even I've been crocheting for so many years, 40 years, and I make mistakes. I don't like how the front looks like, but what can you do? I don't know what happened here. Maybe I did an extra. Yeah, maybe I did. But what I'll do is I'll put this way on top, and I sew on my pearl buttons that I have to give a nice look. And if you notice, I did not do a buttonhole because these double crochets between are pretty big enough, so you can fit any button you want. It's perfect. I would use a bigger button because it is chunky yarn that I've crocheted with. That's why I don't even bother making buttonholes for crochet. Okay, so I'll see you guys soon. So continue crocheting as long as you want. You can make a dress out of this. Just crochet as much as your yarn you have. I have yeah, this part is the inside is almost empty, so I must have used half of the yarn because crochet uses up lots of yarn. But I'm going to try to finish this, and I'm going to make as long as I can, and then go from there. Maybe I will come back to make the sleeves. I don't know. A couple of rows just to give it a, maybe I'll do peacock. Well, these look like picots, so yeah, maybe I'll leave it. I don't know, we'll see. So continue crocheting as long as you want, and I will come back to show you with pictures, or maybe I'll tape it when I'm wearing it again. Okay, talk to you soon. Okay, I am back. I was not gonna let you go without doing the underarm. So I went back, and now I'm going, so I'm creating the fans. Okay, I went all the way here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to skip one, and then we're going to do a single crochet on this chain here, just like that. And then we're going to do 3 chain as we usually do. And then I'm going to go to the next box, and I'm just going to continue crocheting. And then I'm going to skip one, and I'm going to make 6 double crochets on the next box. And I will let you go. Just continue crocheting like this, and I will meet you at the other sleeve. I just didn't want you to get puzzled. What am I going to do with this chain? So this is what you do. You just continue crocheting as what you see in front of you. Okay, I'll see you at the other sleeve. I'm at the second sleeve area, so I did my 6 double crochets. As you can see, it goes perfectly, so I just follow the rule. I skip one, and I go between this chain, and I do a single crochet. I'm going to do it as tight as I can. I don't want it loose. And I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, and I just follow what we've been doing the entire, and I skip one, and I do a 6 double crochet. Like I said, we don't do any 11 because we're done with the sleeve area, and this is how it looks like, the opening. If you see that this is too big, like I said, you can go another row, and then you can start from here, and you can make this smaller crochet, or you can just sew this, attach this if it's too big for you, the sleeve area, underarm. And I just continue crocheting, and this is all to it. So I just wanted to show you how it's done. And you, in the following row, you just follow the you just follow how it's done, and then you do double crochet, 1 chain, double crochet on the next row on these 6 double crochets that we did. And then we do a single crochet on top of here, so we do a single crochet on top of here, and you just continue crocheting. So crochet, like I said, you can crochet as long as you want. I would use all the entire yarn that I have. That's what I like. I love crocheting top down because I can work on the sleeve. I know how long I want it, and whatever left yarn I have, I just continue crocheting the length of the top that I am making, crocheting or knitting. I always like top down. I saw this comment on Facebook, like she was commenting. She's been crocheting for 60 years, and she has never ever did top down. I would highly recommend top down. This is how you control your yarn. even you follow the pattern and you say, oh, I have leftover, so don't just continue crocheting or knitting, whichever you're making, and then you just go like that. You just finish the yarn. Like I don't have leftover yarn. This is the reason I use all of my yarn. And if I buy, let's say, 5 extra balls, then of course I will have extra. But let's say if I have a little bit left, I would just finish it. And this is all to it. So I will let you crochet and continue on doing this lovely top that I have showed you. And I hope you like this tutorial as I have liked how to show you. So I'm going to end this, and I will post pictures, or maybe I'll tape another portion me wearing it. But I just love how it turned out, and it's light and it's cotton. Like, you can use any yarn you want, but I wanted to use cotton. I like to use natural yarn on my body because I get the highs when you're on menopause. And then yeah, I like to wear natural stuff, linen, cotton in the summer. Okay, so this is how it looks like when you turn it. Oops, sorry. When you turn it, just to give you an idea. Yeah. It's 1:20 here, so the sun is coming down. And I haven't blocked it or anything. This is how I'm crocheting it. So when you block it, probably it would look way better. You know, just put a little steam on your iron, or just wet it and let it dry. Anything you can do with this lovely stitch. Like I said, you can even make a baby blanket out of this. Isn't this nice? I love the texture, how it's turning. And so far, you can even end it, finishing this last fan, and then you can end it. Yeah. Again, thank you very much for watching my tutorials. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe, share it with your family and friends, and happy crocheting. Okay, so I have finished it. Unfortunately, it did not fit me. I was so disappointed. This area was too small for me. I thought it would be enough, but it wasn't. It was tight. And then, so I'm thinking this would fit perfectly for a large or extra large. And my mannequin is a medium size, just to show you. So there's plenty of sleeve areas here. And this is how the back looks like. Oh, it looks nice, doesn't it? Okay, so I just wanted to share the finished look. Either you can finish it like this, but I'm going to continue to use up all the yarn that I have. I have still plenty of yarn inside this ball. At least 4 more maybe fans I can crochet. I will see. Maybe I can go down to here. I will put this on my Etsy shop as soon as I finish the length that I need. But other than that, I'm just going to leave it like this. Maybe I will work on the sleeves because it doesn't fit me anyways. I wish it did because it was perfect. So as you know, this is how the finish looks. I really like the design. Just wanted to point that out. The texture is gorgeous. So this is the finished look. So I hope you like this tutorial. Enjoy it.